Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So it is getting boring again. It's not really moving in any direction. We're just moving up and down here, as you would expect it in the fourth wave consolidation. But there was a chance that here this swing low really was the low on Thursday. I don't think so that this is the case because at least based on what we can see, we can identify here only a three-wave move to the upside from the last low. That is not a clear confirmation that a top has formed. So overall, I think, sorry, that a low has formed. So overall, I think there is still no breakout signal. That's why I said to you in the previous video, what we really need is next a break above 120,200 to suggest a low of sorts is in place. Bitcoin continues to do basically nothing. It hasn't really decided which way it wants to go. I think there are just a few key things to mention here. And before we do that, I want to take a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. This is absolutely important at the moment because you might remember from the previous video, Bitcoin dominance had moved into resistance. So what we have is quite a nice decline. Hold on. Quite a nice decline here from this Sunday high. In my view, only a three-wave move down. The market declined, dipped out of this trend channel to the downside, hit this next structural support area around 60.2%, bounced from there, and now we're in this resistance area. It's just a standard Fibonacci resistance area, and the price reacted exactly to the 38.2. It's not the price, sorry, it's the value. Reacted exactly to the 38.2 retracement, which is typically an ideal target for a fourth wave. So this could be a corrective wave bounce. And then I gave you here this support area, which has not been broken. So the idea would be to really confirm a top, we need a decisive break below that 61.6% level. Hasn't happened, yeah. The buyers turned up around the 50% retracement here. So if we now get another high, it will start to look a little bit like a five-wave move up. That could indicate that Bitcoin dominance is going to go up again, and that the bulls, Bitcoin dominance bulls here, are taking the lead again, which obviously wouldn't be great for altcoins, okay? So that's what we need to watch out for over the coming sessions. On the smaller time frame for Bitcoin, really, I think a few things to mention here, yeah? So this is simply a sideways range at the moment, and the situation hasn't changed for I don't know, in a week now, right? So there is still a bullish case in which we had a low in a wave 4 here on the 15th of July. And then this is a wave 1 to the upside and a wave 2 to the downside and a wave 1 to the upside and a wave 2 to the downside. But yeah, while there is a potential that this indeed was a wave 2 low, with that 3-wave rally to the upside, it becomes more probable that we'll get at least another low here. And then I can tell you that with another low, the probabilities of a test of the $113,790 level will increase. And that would be a scenario in which we can say that just thinking actually. I mean, it might really be that this is like an A, B, C, okay, and the B wave is a triangle. I wouldn't rule that out. So that's only an alternative, however, at the moment, but it is not improbable, right? So this is a pathway that could send us down lower to that fourth wave. And there is a case that we can make that here a triangle completed and we break down. But that's why we need a break below these support levels. It's just a range really right now. It's super messy. But if we have a structure like that, an A, B, C structure, then this B wave itself is an A, B, C, D, E, and we could now break down. So there's definitely something, if that happens, it could happen now, yeah. I mean, I might even highlight that in a different color on the chart. I don't know, maybe here in blue. So where we say this is an A wave down, B wave triangle, C wave down. Just something to be aware of. This is just, again, I couldn't give you a lot of different wave counts for this range here. It doesn't really make sense to really discuss them all in detail. What really matters is that the last rally was only in 3 waves, so no confirmed low. The rally did not break above 120,300, so no confirmed low. And if we get another low, local low, below the Thursday low, it opens the door, doesn't guarantee it, but it opens the door wider, a little wider, to a test of that 113,800 level. And as long as we're holding that level, we could still see the move to the upside as a potential impulse, because this correction would not be deep enough to really break the impulsive structure. But below, we are going to start to talk about different scenarios. Yeah. So I would still like to see a reaction here, but it really depends on the nanostructures. And I can say if a rally like that is only in 3 waves, I have no confirmed low in place. So that's a challenge right now. That's pretty much it. So we just need to watch for a break of these levels. Bitcoin needs to make a decision. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X as well for additional updates. Check it out. I'll leave a link in our video description and the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.